Welcome back to Purple Crafters. Today we'll be making a modular origami, also known as Kusudama. This model is called Electra by David Mitchell. I have placed the links to the diagram and the website on the description down below. If you want to learn how to do this, watch the video till the end. Let's get started! So first, we need to make square sheets of paper. For this tutorial, we will need 30 sheets. Let's start with a regular colored paper and create a square out of it by folding it diagonally on one side, and then cut off the rest of the paper below to make a square. Just to give you a little bit of a background why I wanted to share this diagram with you guys, I've done this since I was a kid because my mom gave us a paper crafts book as a present for Christmas. That is why this is special to me. Not only is it beautiful and decorative, but it brings back some childhood memories for me. And I've known how to fold this even with my eyes closed, so I wanted to share it with you guys as well. So go ahead and cut off the extra piece of paper to form the square. Now once you have this big square paper, let's divide it into 4 to make smaller pieces. Since we will need 30 squares, we will use 8 sheets of colored paper. Divided into 4 will be 32. And just discard to keep the extra 2 for future projects. So go ahead and fold the paper horizontally and diagonally in the middle, and then use a pair of scissors to cut it into 4 pieces. Now that you have all 30 squares, get one square and set aside the rest of the 29. I'll show you how to fold the module. You can actually watch my basic origami tutorial video in the link above. So start with the square base folds. Fold it horizontally in the middle, and then fold it vertically in the middle as well. Turn the paper over and then fold it diagonally in both ways. Now you should have something like this. Go ahead and lift the bottom edge, fold it to the center, but not all the way through, just to place a mark, and then do it on the top edge as well. The next step is to fold all 4 corners to the center. Start with the bottom right, and then move the paper around clockwise, and then the next corner should be folded and then unfolded. Next corner should be folded, and then the last corner should be folded and then unfolded. Now turn the paper over and then collapse the paper into a square base. Collapse it as shown. Now it should look like this. You would see the mark that we did previously. Now what we need to do is to fold from that mark up to the bottom point, and then fold all the way through, and then do an inside reverse fold. Now we need to repeat this step at the back as well. Now your paper should look like this. So the next step is to fold this flap on top from right to left and open the paper from below to make sure that we don't fold the inside. Make sure that you don't fold all the way through. There should be a little piece of paper sticking out inside. We just want to transfer that top flap from right to left. Now the next step is to tuck this triangular flap below into the module inside. So fold it inside as shown, and do it on the back as well. This will essentially create the pocket flaps, and then fold the pocket flaps from left to right on both sides. Now you should have something like this. So there should be two pointy flaps and then two pocket-like flaps. Now all we need to do is to create 30 of this. Now this is the fun part. We need to assemble all these pieces into a sphere. So what we're going to do is to insert the pointy flap into the pocket of the other flap of the other module, like this. So make sure that you fold the pocket flap to the left first, and then to lock it, fold it back to the right. Alright, so we're going to create groups of 5, create a star-like pattern. Now once you have completed a group of 5, what we are going to do next is to insert another module on one of the sides to create a group of 3. So by continuing this, we'll always have a group of 5 and then group of 3s around it. And then continue doing that until you create a sphere. It will essentially turn into a ball-like pattern. So just pay attention to the triangular patterns and the star patterns that you're creating. There should be no star pattern next to another star pattern. Now this last part may seem a little bit tricky, and it may also seem that you don't have enough modules, but just continue doing the star patterns and the triangular patterns. Connect all the modules next to each other and you will complete the sphere. So there you have it. This is the Electra completed. You can use it as decoration, you can put it on top of a shelf, or even as the DIY pendant light. If you have completed this origami, let me know how you used it by commenting down below. If you like this tutorial, click on the like button and subscribe for the latest content. Thank you for watching Purple Crafters.